Alright. Hi chat. Uh I know it's a bit of a late stream, but to be honest, I only wanted to a very small thing today, which is to actually do that tea party time Sandrone.
Welcome to the.
But yeah, let's do that. So without further ado, is here. Alright. Let's do some tea party with whoever.
Who should I invite?
Jeez, okay. Albedo it is. Oh, Dragon Spine. Interesting.
Time for more snow damselettes.
Jeez. I wanna cry snow damselettes. Oh my god, bro. I wonder what Columbina says in this cold weather. Okay, right, there we go.
It's a rare occasion indeed when Miss Androni finds the time to visit Mondstadt.
You provided such invaluable help when I was researching the numerological array. I wanted to thank you in person.
You're too kind. But such things lie well outside my area of expertise. The credit for completing it should really be all yours.
It was a team effort. Come to think of it, where's Durin? Seeing as you're practically his guardian, I thought he would be unable to stray too far from your side.
You're not entirely wrong. But recently, he's been making headway with his social skills. So I've been trying to encourage him to be a bit more independent.
Ooh.
Aren't you worried about him?
A little. In the past, if he was on his own and interacting with someone whose personality was, let's say, strong, he tended to...
Pick up bizarre habits? Mimic unusual verbal tics?
Precisely. I take it you've experienced something similar, Miss Androne.
Columbina, isn't it?
Do you even need to ask? I'm practically an expert.
Typically, after a meeting with Grandmaster Varka, I'll take Durin to visit Sucrose and help with her research. It allows him to find his focus. But if he spent too long with acting Grandmaster Jean, we'll pay a visit to Klee so he can rediscover how to relax.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Huh. Hi Aura, how you doing? I see.
Just looking after my family. How would you handle such situations?
Me? I don't have the energy for that sort of mess. But it seems to me that if someone's good by nature, no matter how much they're influenced, they'll always return to their true self.
An excellent observation. Perhaps I can adopt this way of thinking.
Interesting.
Thank you for treating me, Miss Androne. All right, until we meet again.
Interesting. Huh. Yeah, it's not supposed to be long, but it's interesting, to say the very least. Yeah, well. A radish. Wow. Chat, who would have thought? Who would have thought? A rich radish. Alright, let's see what she says when we leave this area.
Time for more snow damselettes.
At least we changed to Columbine. See what she says.
I love the snow.
It's so beautiful and peaceful. And I can have snowball fights with the Kuhenki. Shall we have one now?
What the hell's wrong? I don't like that. I swear she plays the song.
How tiresome.
You know what? I think what would be easier is just to read.
The perfect weather for cake, strong coffee, and getting lost in a good book. It's a good fit for me. Cryo is useful. For instance, I no longer need to worry about overheating after lengthy calculations.
I see. When is rain?
Well, this is inconvenient. My flowers adore this kind of weather.
Okay.
Defensive systems. Operating normally. The skirt really wasn't made for weather like this. How in the blazes did Rosaline used to cope?
Okay, right.
Taking shelter and listening to the rain cleanse the earth makes me feel safe. Like being home. The sky is clear again. We should be able to see the moon tonight. Without lightning to give warning. The sound of thunder is quite startling.
Yeah.
If the wind is too strong to keep your eyes open, give me your hand. I'll guide you.
Interesting.
The sand is cool and comfortable to walk on at night, but it gets so hot during the day.
Interesting. Wait, does Sandrane not have it in the desert? Line? It doesn't. Surprising. Huh. Okay. Sleep beliefs. Sing.
Thanks to this body, I don't suffer from allergies or indigestion. So food is purely a matter of pleasure for me. But if I had to choose, I think I like small dainty pastries most of all. Just looking at their exquisite shape brings joy to my heart. It's a 1-2 punch for the eyes and soul. I don't like greasy, spicy food. It's got nothing to do with taste. It's just hard to keep the smell from clinging to my clothes. It's very inelegant for a lady.
Okay, sure.
Every time I see a fluffy little animal, I just want to pick it up and give it a big hug. But most animals don't like machines, so they always run away when they see me. Hey, don't look at me like that. I don't want your pity. So what if I can't hug them? It's not that big of a deal. Besides music, machines, and mathematics, I also enjoy horticulture, when conditions allow. I like to document the process as my plants grow and flourish. Most of them require little intervention. They're independent, resilient. I used to believe I was the same.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Man, there are a lot about this.
Columbina used to drive me up the wall. To be honest, she still does. I thought life would be quieter without her around. Who knew I'd find myself getting more annoyed when she wasn't here? Ugh, it's infuriating!
Yeah, she has a problem.
She's living such a happy life right now. Her family and friends are by her side, and she gets to go traveling whenever she's free. Why can't I have that kind of fortune? Oh, forget it. I'm not jealous. We all know she deserves to be happy.
Fair enough. I at least I agree with that.
With Paulownia gone, life suddenly felt a lot more difficult to navigate. That's why I created Fagio, my facilitatrice automatisée généraliste interactive et omnitâche. She can deal with a lot of trivial tasks that I'd rather not waste my time with. And she can fight. Huh? You think her full name's too long and hard to understand?
Yeah.
Is that not how all working machines get their names? Alen came up with Paulownia, which stands for Perspective, Undulation, Localized, Observing, and Investigating Automaton. I thought everyone named things that way. So, you think it's hereditary?
Yes. Yes, apparently you two have terrible naming. Yes. Yes, I'm just gonna say that.
Outside of my research, I sometimes like to ponder metaphysical questions. Just as people from every nation have their own beliefs about death. I often hear people talking about the afterlife, where souls go to rest. Things like that. But from the time my core was damaged fighting Il Dottore, to the time the stellar linchpin activated Alen's legacy and reactivated me, my memory is blank. Completely empty. Where do mechanical constructs, puppets, go when they die?
Oh.
How are our souls defined? Do we even have souls?
Oh.
There are no answers, so I always turn back to my research. But knowledge is the cornerstone of the world. I believe that as these stones continue to stack, one day their height alone will allow me to reach the answers to my doubts.
Interesting. That's actually interesting. I never thought about this question in general, huh? Huh. That is actually something interesting to share. I did not realize that. Huh. To the time stellar linchpin activated. That's legacy. I see. Interesting. I actually have no idea about that. Very, very interesting.
It's a good fit for me. Cryo is useful. For instance, I no longer need to worry about overheating after lengthy calculations. I don't know how she does it. That cat girl always seems to find the weakest spot in every machine and then, bleh, broken. I wish her brother would have a word with her. Never mind. I guess it's a talent, really. Maybe I should have her help me stress test my future creations. If my machines can't survive her curiosity, what chance do they have in battle?
I mean, yeah. Bad. Broken. I like that she just made that statement. So, yeah.
After Alen died, I put up a tombstone for him. When he was alive, he said he wanted me to write his epitaph. So I did.
Huh.
It wasn't difficult. List out his deeds, then pick a quote that captures the way he thought. I went with, "Regrettably, there's nothing more to say." It was something he often said. You think it sounds fatalistic. Maybe to those who didn't know him. But he always said it with a smile. It wasn't resignation. He wasn't giving up. Ironically, it was almost like an expression of contentment. Like solving a mathematical problem. Death is just a silent equal sign, and he's moved to the other side of the equation.
Huh. I guess. Interesting.
Even I still get bothered by the errors in my heart. But Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa? How did she manage to freeze her emotions so completely?
I mean, that makes sense, yeah. Like, honestly, that makes sense, like, what we know about her right now. How did she do that?
Always issuing orders. Somehow, the world reflected in his eyes seems farther away than it does with anyone else. The first time I saw him, I knew this world had taken too much from him.
Interesting.
Everyone knows Il Capitano doesn't like to remove his mask. But it doesn't stop him from finishing his tea whenever we get together.
Huh. How did he do that?
You might want to cover your ears. I'm afraid I won't be able to control my emotions.
Okay.
Arlecchino is a woman of her word. She acts decisively, and you can trust her to get things done. Purely from a professional standpoint, it would be nice if all my colleagues could try to emulate her. He's the chairman of the Snezhnograd Veche, though he often feels more like it's overseer. Every vote cast in the Evaluation Council affects the interest of countless factions. Reconciling so many competing concerns can only be achieved by the shrewdest of operators. Once you understand this, you start to realize just how terrifying he really is.
It's National Graveshi. That's so sweet. Interesting.
You would think his relationship and dealings with Dottore would have been properly investigated from the start, right? Why did it take 10 times longer for my research funds to be granted than that lunatic Dottore's? It's clear there was something shady going on. I even asked Pantalone about it to his face. He looked right at me with that stupid smile and said, "Oh my, has Our Lady Sandrone finally developed an interest in finances? I can recommend a few books if you'd like. Maybe you should start with 100 phrases to teach you manners."
Jeez, fucking diabolical.
She always lived for herself. She loved in her own way and hated in her own way too. No wonder she burned out so fast. Still, her flame shone with a unique hue until the moment it flickered into nothing. Oh, another pain in the... well, everything. He could happily just spend his days with his brothers and sisters. Why insist on becoming a harbinger at all? And when will he get it into his thick skull that not everyone is always looking for a fight?
I mean, true, he has that annoying part where he just does that, but never mind.
I'm not in the habit of casually sharing my life story with others. But if I'm going to open up, can we at least wait for pleasant weather and to do it over tea and cake?
Fair enough. Yes, I mean...
My colleagues in the Fatui might not be the ones I'd choose, but there's no denying that it's an excellent place to conduct research. The Tsaritsa is generous with her resources and funding. I'd say the equation balances out in my favor.
Okay.
It never bothered me that Alen created me to look like his sister Marianne, or that he named me Marionette. The way I see it, these are simply the consequences of my birth. Does it bother you to look like your parents, or to bear their family name?
I mean... I guess perhaps, yeah. But, I don't know. There's not much you can be bothered about. That makes sense. If they...
Here, take this. I wouldn't normally give these out, but today's a special day. It marks the day you came into the world. I invited Arlecchino and Columbina, plus a few shared friends. I even baked a special cake for the occasion, so you'd best look forward to it.
Interesting. Interesting.
What's wrong with calling me Sandrone? Huh? My original name? So you really want to know. All right, all right. I can still remember when I first opened my eyes. Ellen had just finished creating me. He called me Marionette. I tried to repeat it, to say it out loud myself, but I noticed something complicated in his expression. Only later did I come to understand what it was. A mixture of regret and guilt. He never called me that again. Anyway, after telling me the story of the Narsitzenkreuz Ordo and his sister, Ellen concluded by insisting that I was free to choose my own path in life. An important part of that, he said, was deciding on my own name. For my part, I told him I was perfectly fine with the one he'd given me. Marionette Guillotin. Pretty unique as names go, wouldn't you say? And yet, no doubt for different reasons, the Tsaritsa ended up making Marionette my title as a harbinger. Perhaps that was simply another so-called act of fate.
I guess that makes sense. Interesting. Very interesting.
You've read my diary, so don't you think it's about time you shared some of your own secrets to even things out?
Oh.
Huh? Your adventurer handbook? Why would I want that? If I wanted to know what you do every day, I'd just get Catherine to tell me.
I mean, that's our thing, so yeah, that makes sense.
It's about time we threw another tea party, don't you think? I wonder who else is free. I like music. In fact, I've taught myself to play Called Back to the Zeppeljärny Palace again.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what she do. That's what she says all the time. Idle chatter. Okay. Like her, she just says huh. She just says huh. How many times, man? I swear. Oh shit, okay. Marionette Guillotin. It's a lot to learn. Like, I think she is like my most interested character bunch. Like, I think it's pretty obvious why I like a lot. So, yeah. Anyways, should I? Should I? I don't know if I should. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. Honestly, like, I don't even want to watch this. Not really. Alright, I think I'm just gonna end it here. Like, honestly, not much I can do. Like, I've done... Like, we are just logging in every day just to do the tea parties, if I'm gonna be honest. And that's about it. Nothing wrong with it. It's just... Yeah. Actually, is there any... There's no... Oh, there are no... Is there really no more... anecdotes? Anecdotes. Traveler Tales, yeah. That's the one. The last one was on Lunath 6, which is... Oh, when Seamus got introduced. And that's the last one. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? They have never done a new one since then? Dude, that's kind of sad if I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's more of it, so... Okay, never mind. It's fine. Alright. What am I gonna use my resin on? I guess I can use on hacking XP books, I guess. But yeah, like EXP books, because I am poor. Like, look at this. I had like 3,000 of these. Now it got reduced to like 2, which is really embarrassing. I'll say that much. So yeah, might be time for me to actually farm for those very very soon. But hope that when Snezhnaya releases, we will also be farming for these in the new location so that we can get more materials. But we shall see. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to farm yet. So yeah. But as of Beidou and Diona, they have both been what you call, like, the materials for them have been farmed. We got about 20 plus 26 and above amount of the boss materials for these two. So yeah, we should be fine. We can do their encounters very soon, but we just don't have the EXP right now, honestly. And that's that. Like, honestly, I don't think there's more I can say about this. Regrettably, there's nothing else to say. Okay, right. Yeah, I think this is the short stream that we'll be doing for today. Like, I don't think I'll be doing this, if I'm gonna be honest. So yeah, I think we can end it here for today. Yeah, it's a very short one, and then just exploring Sandroni's voice lines. That's about it. I just do some farming off stream, I guess. Like, honestly, there's not much going on here. I've done just about everything the game has to offer at this point. And I really hope that the Notcryte Treasure Compass eventually gets released to make the other regions also be able to detect it using the enhanced treasure compass. Like, that compass is just too powerful. And we need it in the other regions too, like, honestly. Like, it is too powerful, but it is justifiedly too powerful. You know what I mean? Especially when you have like nearly 100% of each regions, it's always nice to have some extra money and, you know, primo gems for this. So yeah. Anyways, have a good one, chat. I know it's a very short stream, but we'll continue tomorrow. I'm not sure what we'll be doing tomorrow. Like, honestly, I think we'll just chill, and I don't even know what to do, honestly. Like, we shall see. We shall see. Anyway, chat, have a good one. Hopefully tomorrow I won't be doing overtime. I think I might, but I need to double check. Take care, chat. Bye bye.